Okay.
Hello, Hashant. How are you?
I'm fine, Shahad. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. So, Hashant, could you please tell us something about yourself?
Okay. My name is Hasanta Ranchagoda, and I'm 35 years old, and I'm married. And I am from Moratuwa in Colombo, Sri Lanka. I'm working for JDC Printing Technologies. It's a subsidiary of Navaloka Holdings. Actually, I'm attached to HR. So I started my job in 2019. I joined as senior executive. So I was there for 2 years as senior executive, and after that I got promoted to assistant manager HR 2021. So currently I'm being positioned as assistant manager human resources. So talking about my professional qualification, I graduated in 2011. I have PQHRM course at Chartered Institute of Personal Management, Sri Lanka. After that, actually, this is my third job. First, I worked at Senara Insurance Brokers. I was there for 9 years, and I worked there for HR. So, due to my personal matter, I had to move to another place from Senara Insurance Brokers. After that, I moved to HSBC Global Center, which is situated in Rajagiri. Actually, I was there for financial crime compliance. Actually, I was not attached to human resources. I was there for 2 years and 3 months. So after that, I had a gap, actually. So because of my personal matter. So after that, only that I joined in 2019 to JDC Printing Technologies. And I'm married guy. My wife is working at Senara Insurance Brokers, and she's looking up Sing Life Aviva Insurance, which is attached to Singapore also. Yes, Shahad.
Okay, so Hashant, so why did you choose HR as your career? And why do you want to continue as HR professional in the rest of your life?
Yes, because from my childhood, actually, I want to get along with people. Because after that, after my studies, A-level studies, because all of them are doing IT, finance, marketing, sales, procurement, and all. Because I did my A-levels in 2015, 2005, but at that time, actually, HR is not in peak in Sri Lanka. HR managers are very low. So actually, I wanted to touch upon with this subject because I want to move with the people. So because I want to know that their behavior and their grievances, so I can get along with. So that's why that I came into HR.
Okay, so in your current organization, what specific HR functions do you mostly engaged with?
Actually, I do all HR operations, HR general operations, which means that from onboarding to exit interviews. First of all, onboarding in the sense recruitments and their probation confirmations. Then after that, performance management and attendance and leave matters, legal matters. So after that, exit interviews, because all functions that I'm the only one who is handling at JDC Printing, which means that that I'm currently working for. Yes.
Okay, great. So you were basically working as HR as an HR generalist, so far I have understood. So can you? Okay, so far I have understood that you are working as an HR generalist, right? You are looking after most of the issues of human resource, right? And,
yes, correct.
And can you tell me some strategies for improving employee relations and maintaining an overall healthy work environment?
Yes. First of all, actually, in terms of employee relations, because as I believe that employees are the key assets for every organization. So we have to help them when they come across any what do you call that, when they come across any grievances, or when they come across any matters in terms of their work policies, work related matters. So actually, sometimes that I have to cope up with this management and the employees 50-50%. Because sometimes they have come up with some issues in terms of sometimes they can't come to work on time. They have some personal matters which affect to their job related issues. So sometimes I have to rectify that. I have to involve in that particular matter and get it sorted out.
Okay,
So in terms of that, yes, Shahad?
Please continue. Please continue.
So in terms of that question, so as I told you, so HR is the key position that every organization must have. So I think being an HR generalist, so we have to play a key role in every organization. Thanks.
Okay, very good. Okay, so can you tell me how do you investigate and resolve an immediate employee grievance?
Yes, because actually, Shahad, we do have a grievance handling procedure. Right? If some employee come across that he has a grievance, first he has to keep their relevant HOD informed. So after that, he has to make that statement in writing. So through HOD only that he approaches to HR. It's very confidential. So once I get this grievance handling, because I go through every statement what he has made, then if I come across any discrepancies between either party, which means that they are particular manager or that person, because I have to call upon both parties and I have to investigate and I have to question them individually. So after that, the response will happen.
Okay, during investigation, do you form any kind of investigation committee or anything like that, so that the total grievance procedure
of course, yes, because after reviewing the investigation, because then that particular investigation will escalate to the higher management, which is grievance handling committee. Actually, manager and director and head of finance is there.
Okay.
So after giving me only that, the matter will be escalated to management. So after that, it will be reviewed by the grievance handling committee.
Okay, once the person is convicted for any guilt or anything like that, so how do you proceed, or what actions do you do based on the...
Yes. Right. In terms of disciplinary procedure, here we practice, and if the person is considered, if the person is found guilty, actually we have to go through his in writing procedures. And first we have to ask whether he committed the wrong, what he has done, what the person has done. So if the person is committed to agree that he has done this mistake, so we have to go for, sometimes we have to deduct his salary, or we have to put him on suspension. And after that, with no pay. So this is one strategy. So after that, he found guilty, and if the person is, if we have identified that person is no longer serving the company best at the company interest, so we have to ask the person to go.
Okay, great. So basically the degree of punishment depends on the mistakes, the level of mistakes, what kind of mistakes actually has done based on that, you actually, is this described in the labor law of your country, or
No,
how do you?
actually, Shahab, actually, we do have not described in the labor law in Sri Lanka, but we do have in the appointment letter, which is called misconduct.
Okay.
Minor and major misconducts. That's you must be knowing that. So in terms of misconduct only, that we will review on what the mistake that person has made or done. If it is a minor mistake, actually we sometimes we normally give that person a warning letter, or sometimes no pay or salary pay cuts and all. If it is conduct, if that person found a major misconduct, so we have to go with the major misconduct, and sometimes we have to take disciplinary action according to the law.
Okay. Okay. So do you conduct any kind of training, or have you prepared any kind of training materials?
Yes, to be honest, Sharp, actually, I am a coordinating. I have done a coordinating part because I haven't done any trainings, right? Because we do have external trainers in our organization, because I'm into printing industry. So we do have that printing specialized trainers. So my job role is actually to coordinate.
Okay, so how do you coordinate? Can you tell me the procedure, or how do you do that?
Yes, actually, yeah. Now the HOD is coming up with the trainings that that particular HOD staff has needed, right? So after that, I contact the particular training center. So after that, I am moving to that particular trainer, and I am asking about his the date and the venue and the convenient time. So after that, only the training is happening. So we have to keep our staff also informed about the training that they have to go through. So after that, I have planning to do the training.
Okay, so what is your overall understanding about HR analytics?
HR analytics, in the sense, Shahab, actually, I am not into HR analytics, to be honest.
Okay.
Because we are so more, we are we are into actually general HR, not into general analytics and strategic management.
Okay. Okay, but in general HR, sometimes you must do some analytical report. Sometimes management requires sometimes of analytical report based on maybe it could be attendance related report.
Yes.
Could be any other reports, maybe training, maybe recruitment. So do you prepare any kind of strategic report actually, because you are in a big position like assistant manager, so maybe sometimes management demands some kind of reports like this, what I have said. So do you prepare anything like that?
Yeah, Sharp, in the sense now, analytic reports in terms of analytic reports, actually I do attendance and absent and attendance management, also employee retention. Employee retention and employee turnout. Okay. Turnout reports. So after that, I do some exit reviews, exit reports, employee exit reports. So those are the reports that I'm currently doing.
Okay, so for example, I'm just giving you a situation. For example, your turnover is employee turnover is increasing for the last couple of months, and management wants to know why suddenly the turnover is increasing, and what actions are you thinking? They're asking the question to HR. What strategies are you adopting to decrease the turnover rate or something like that? If the management asks you something like that, what would you do?
Yeah, as I told you, Sharp, because I do exit interviews, only exit interviews. I get all the details what are the reasons that particular employee is moving out from the company, because he writes everything. Why is he leaving? What are the shortcomings and what are the shortfalls that he has gone through when he's in our company? So what are the reasons? So on that report, I collect some data, so we can analyze that after that.
Okay, so after analyzing, what kind of actions do you conduct?
Yeah, because I have separated some analyzing part, which means sometimes employees have come up with they are leaving because of their HOD, because of their head of department. Sometimes because of they want to move out because of better prospects, which means they are not paid they are not paid well.
Okay.
Sometimes they want to join competitor.
Okay.
So these are the reasons that I'm having right now.
Okay, so sometimes when they say that they are not happy with their supervisors or HOD, okay,
Yes.
and due to HOD, they're actually leaving the job. So
Yes.
what do you do when you get this kind of recommendation or this kind of issues from any employees who are leaving?
Yeah. Shabd, actually speaking, because just because one employee said that he's not happy with the HOD, since that because of that reason that he's leaving, because I don't take into account. So normally I have exit interviews applications. So I have separated, and once I notice that this HOD, HOD is the mistake, that HOD is the focal point, that the particular employee has to leave. So I have to negotiate. I have to talk with that HOD. I'm talking with that HOD, and I have to ask, and I'm asking, what is this? Because now these are the complaints that ex-employees have given to me, because he's leaving because of your negligence or your particular behavior. Since this, we have to go through. We have so many employee turnout, so we have to bear more expenses and all. So I have to keep that HOD informed. Maybe he doesn't know.
So I have also experienced this kind of scenario once in my career, that when I actually conduct the exit interview, I found that most of the employees who are actually leaving actually saying the same points, like he's not happy with his HOD, and then I actually had to take another action. So in this case, for example, if a lot of employees of a particular department, they're saying they are not happy with the HOD, what actions do you do generally?
Yeah, in this scenario, as I told you, Shah, because I have to have a chat with that HOD, and I have to inform him, right? So
my question is, okay, so you inform, maybe if one or two employee just say it like this, you have informed, but if a lot of employees, many of the employees are saying the same thing, then what you do? Do you just inform once and again, or do you do any other action, like you think something about?
Right, yes, now only understood. Yeah, now after that, Shah, because after giving him several reminders and giving several alarms to that particular HOD, if that HOD is not up to the standard that I have informed, so I have to keep the management informed also.
Okay.
So after that, management has to involve in this particular situation.
Okay.
So I'll tell you one thing, because I have experience, like, because as you told that one of my HODs, actually he was getting so many complaints from the employees, because of that person, lot of employees has resigned the company. So after
Okay.
giving him several reminders, warnings, I had to talk to my manager, managing director.
Okay.
So we had a conversation, we had a meeting. So after that, MD had talked to him. So we found that that particular HOD, because actually at that time that he was on a contract basis, he was above 60. So we explained him, but he didn't hear us. So after that, he was willingly left the company
Okay.
without any, because we didn't take any decision, any action.
Okay. So tell me, what is your weakness and what is your strength?
Weakness in the sense, I believe everyone at once.
This is a big weakness, I feel, as a HR professional.
Yes,
So,
yes. Actually, it's a big weakness for me.
so what are you doing to improve this thing? You also feel that this is not, it should not be. But
Yes, of course, it's a big, as you said, because it's a big issue for me as a professional. So I am because normally, because Sharp, you know that we are HR guys. So sometimes we have to be very sensitive, because some people are coming up with various things in terms of their personal life, official life, or whatever. So I have to listen to them, all of them, all the queries that they are coming up.
Mhm.
So sometimes I went wrong. I made some ridiculous decisions because of these things. So after that I thought not to believe, actually, because if somebody comes up with a decision, I have to rethink. I have to think twice whether this person is coming up with the right decision or incorrect decision.
And what is your strength then?
My strength, I am adaptable to any kind of situation.
Okay, that is very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to see yourself after 5 years, maybe?
Actually, I want to be a HR professional in the sense, because actually, to be honest, Sharp, I couldn't do my MBA.
Mhm.
I couldn't do my MBA. Actually, I want to do that MBA also. So I want to be a HR specialist.
That is great.
Specialist in HR. Yes.
Okay, that's great. It was nice talking to you. And so thank you so much for attending this session. So once you're shortlisted here, you'll be contacted for the second round. Okay. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Sharp. Thank you. Thanks for your time and your lovely interview. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.